is a tool. But when that light hits the sky...
I am Batman. This iconic line has been featured in many live-action movies, but the one that really stands out is Robert Pattinson's portrayal in Matt Reeves' film. Now, rumors about the villain in Batman 2 suggest a challenge for Pattinson's character that won't be easy to solve. Let's dive into a first look at Batman 2 and everything we know so far. Let's start with the latest news and updates. In September 2023, the most recent update for the Batman Part 2 script was revealed, as it was reported that concluding the work on the movie script was made a priority by Warner Bros. Discovery after the conclusion of the Writers Guild Association strikes. While the ongoing SAG-AFTRA strikes mean the creation process for the film could see further delays, this supports the idea that the sequel can still release on its current October 3, 2025 release date despite unforeseen delays. There is still plenty left unknown about the Batman 2, including who the central villain or villains will be and what supporting cast will join Robert Pattinson in the upcoming sequel. With filming not yet begun, it's unlikely audiences will see any kind of trailer until late 2024 at the earliest. However, there is likely to be a steady stream of casting news and teasers in the intervening time to help build anticipation for the Batman Part 2. With that being said, following the massive success of The Batman, Warner Bros. Wasted no time in announcing a sequel and a slew of streaming series derived from the film's universe. These included a now-canceled series centered around the Gotham City Police Department, a potential show set in Arkham Asylum, a series focused on the Penguin, and even a possible one for Zoë Kravitz's Catwoman. While the status of these ambitious TV projects remains unclear, The Batman Part 2 is firmly in motion, as its confirmation indicates. Recent changes at the newly merged Warner Bros. Discovery, including the appointment of James Gunn and Peter Safran to lead a new on-screen DC universe, have cast some uncertainty over future projects. However, Gunn has confirmed that Matt Reeves will be helming 2 more The Batman movies, effectively creating a trilogy. This news has been received positively by most, especially given the appetite for new DC content following the conclusion of popular ventures like the Arrowverse. The Batman faced numerous delays due to the global pandemic, with filming commencing just before lockdowns went into effect. Production was halted for several months before resuming later in 2020. Initially slated for a summer 2021 release, The Batman was rescheduled to hit theaters on October 3, 2025, as announced during James Gunn's update on the future of the DC Universe. However, a March 2024 update revealed that The Batman Part 2 would be delayed by a year, pushing its release date to October 2, 2026. While this may disappoint fans hoping for a sooner release, the decision aligns with the delays caused by the SAG-AFTRA and WGA strikes, ensuring the sequel's quality, particularly with the franchise's spin-offs in the pipeline to keep fans engaged. Releasing in October 2026, The Batman Part 2 would follow after Avengers 5, potentially allowing it to dominate the box office. However, it's worth noting that the DCEU's next Batman installment, The Brave and the Bold, is expected to arrive no earlier than 2026, possibly resulting in a closer succession to the 2 Dark Knight iterations. Having said that, the cast of The Batman Part 2 is shaping up with some familiar faces and potential new additions. So far, Robert Pattinson is the only confirmed returnee, as is Bruce Wayne. It's highly likely that Zoë Kravitz, Jeffrey Wright, and Andy Serkis will reprise their roles as Catwoman, Jim Gordon, and Alfred respectively. Barry Cohen's Joker might also play a more prominent role in the sequel. Additionally, Colin Farrell's Penguin and Cohen's Joker could take center stage, with Paul Dano's Riddler potentially posing a trilogy-spanning threat. The story of The Batman Part 2 is poised to continue the intrigue set up in its predecessor. The film ends with the Riddler forming an alliance with the Joker in Arkham Asylum, hinting at potential collaboration between the 2 villains in the sequel. The Joker's riddle suggests the involvement of the Court of Owls, a secretive criminal organization comprising Gotham's elite. Meanwhile, Pattinson's Batman hints at Gotham's struggle to rebuild amidst escalating chaos following Carmine Falcone's demise. Barry Cohen's portrayal of the Joker holds promise for his return in The Batman 2. While his appearance is brief in the first film, a deleted scene showcases a compelling interaction between him and Batman, suggesting a deeper exploration of his character in the sequel. Cohen's rendition of the Joker brings a fresh and unsettling dimension to the iconic character. Additionally, the Penguin, once Falcone's right-hand man, could emerge as a significant antagonist in the sequel. His spin-off series may provide further insight into the role, while the potential Arkham Asylum show could introduce a new iteration of the Joker. Given the Joker's brief appearance in The Batman, it's highly probable that he'll have a significant role in The Batman 2. A deleted scene, now available on YouTube, depicts Batman's visit to Arkham Asylum to interrogate the Joker regarding the Riddler. This interaction suggests that the Joker will play a more substantial part in the sequel, especially considering Batman's ongoing visits to the asylum. Director Matt Reeves seems to be strategically revealing information about the Joker, perhaps saving the character's full arc for a climactic showdown in the franchise's finale. However, the intense dynamic between the Joker and the Riddler, as teased in the first film, could potentially be challenging to execute effectively in the sequel. Additionally, a Penguin-focused show is currently in active development, with Colin Farrell on board to reprise his role. This series will explore Oswald Cobblepot's rise to power as a notorious gangster. While a Catwoman spin-off hasn't been confirmed, Matt Reeves has expressed interest in creating one, especially considering the success of The Batman and Zoë Kravitz's portrayal of the character. Reports suggest that Reeves is also exploring potential series and movies featuring other members of Batman's Rogues Gallery, such as Scarecrow, Clayface, and Professor Pig. However, given the ongoing uncertainty surrounding the DC Universe and Warner Discovery, these plans may evolve over time. It's confirmed that these spin-off shows will tie into or stem from the upcoming The Batman Part 2. Despite speculation about integrating the Batman into a new DC universe, James Gunn clarified in January 2023 that the Batman sequel and related projects will remain separate. They will be part of the DC Elseworlds banner, denoting alternate universes distinct from the main continuity. Instead, the new DC universe will introduce its own version of Batman in Batman the Brave and the Bold, a project featuring a lighter tone compared to Reeves's darker portrayal. While having two concurrent Batman series may raise eyebrows among audiences, The Batman Part 2 appears poised to continue its dark narrative trajectory independently, enjoying creative freedom within the DC Elseworlds framework. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.